Hi guys, welcome back. It's Cruising the World with Jackie. So we're camping, as you might see. um, I'll turn around and look. There's our RV. Anyway, we're down in Georgia right now, but the last 2 nights we've stayed at Harvest Host, and people always say, I don't drink. Should I do Harvest Host? Shouldn't I do Harvest Host? We don't really drink. Not to say we don't drink at all, but occasionally, when we're on a cruise or something, we might have a drink, but we're not drinkers. So we wouldn't normally go to breweries or places like this. But the first stop was so amazing. It was a perfect Harvest Host, to be quite honest. And then the second night, which I'm not going to do a video on because I did it before, is the drive-in in Beaufort, South Carolina. My favorite Harvest Host of all time. Movies, 2 movies, snacks. It's a great stop for anybody, for families. They have 3 screens, so there were horror movies on one, kids movies on a second, all first rate. And then the third one is what we watched, and it was first run movies. So anyway, let's talk about the first one. This anybody would like. So it's called Rocky Mount Mills. It's in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and it is a complex. First of all, the parking lot is freaking huge. I've never been with so many Harvest Host people. The bugs here are a little much. Never been to a Harvest Host with so many people. There were approximately 7. There might have been more. There appeared to be some people car camping, which they probably weren't with Harvest Host because you have to be contained, but they might have been. There at least were 7 people, and there were plenty of room. None of us were on top of each other. We could have run generators. It was a nice night, so we didn't run a generator, but we could have, and it wouldn't have impacted anybody. But it's a complex. It has breweries, restaurants. It had a bookstore, Book and Beans, so a coffee store that sold books too. Lots of stuff there. So really, we had one of the best meals we've had in a long time at the smokehouse there. But there were other restaurants. It's right on the Tar River. It's pretty. I always say Harvest Host is for adults. And that sounds a little condescending, but what I mean is that it's a place that you stay. You probably spend, a lot of time you spend as much as you do as a campground. You don't have to. We didn't at the drive-in. We spent right about $31. But this place, we got a really good meal. We spent about $100. So, but what I mean for adults is you don't have pools, although we did have one with a pool. But for the most part, you don't have pools. You don't have kids activities for the kids to do. It's more activities, an adventure, an experience. I really enjoy them. But stay tuned. I took some There were lots of things going on that night. There were proms. The local, I guess, high school had their prom there, so there were prom kids. I really didn't want to take I didn't take any videos, I don't think, because it would have been invasive. So, but I took some pictures. Again, it's a great Harvest Host. Check it out.